All right, Taipei rush hour. Well, it's just beginning, but that's where it's at. I'm a little raspy because we've had a lot of pollution lately, but I'll probably stay quiet most of the time. I enjoy this walk a lot. This is a market that's open in the morning, selling all kinds of good stuff. Pig. So there it is, like 1/15 of that market. And sidewalk scooters, of course, because why take the MRT anywhere? I don't drive a scooter, and I absolutely hate them. Gonna go down a less crowded road. Truly don't understand why in a city with some of the best public transit on earth, there are scooters everywhere. My wife paints them as little cockroaches crawling around. I think that's pretty appropriate. In Taipei, you take your own garbage to the garbage trucks. It's a pretty unique feature of the city. They play a little ice cream truck jingle, and then you walk up and throw your garbage away. Or you just put it in little bags and take it to the park and throw it in the park trash can. Because you're not home at 4:15 in the afternoon. See, they're getting it. It's a pretty cool system. I like communal stuff, but I'm not always home for it. They're uncovering more and more of the Japanese architecture from over 100 years ago in my neighborhood, and it's really cool. Well, I guess occupation ended less than 100 years ago, but it's architecture from about the turn of the last century. Something smells like really good tea. But I can't share that with you. That technology is not available. This fried stuff on the corner smells like Thrasher's French fries for anybody who's ever been to Ocean City, Maryland, but it is decidedly not those. I'm sure it's good stuff, but you know, Maryland, we're fat and greasy. Speaking of fat and greasy, it's really screwed up that the orange guy is the president of the U.S. again. That dude's a real piece of shit. I love that he thought, Secretary of Health. Let's nominate the guy that sounds like that. He doesn't believe in health, really. There's the beefy crypto exchange. While America's trying to figure out what to do about crypto, I know quite a lot of people in Asia making money on it. It's not the best thing in the world, but it seems to work out for some people. We have a lot of these popping up. Avoiding this crowd is what I was born to do. F that. I'd rather run into this wall. Oh. There's a dessert shop over there. If you like iced beans with sugar, that's for you. That's your spot. Very European corner here. I don't normally come down this street, obviously. One of Taipei's glorious streets with no sidewalks. Everybody not watching this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe or whatever's down there, or what they say. There's the new giant investigation bureau building. It's a lot of money for a country with basically no crime. But hey, maybe that's why we're safe from anything but traffic. Yep, that truck did just beep at the SUV in front of it for waiting for the people in the crosswalk. That is what they do. Every day I'm shuffling. almost thought I forgot my wallet. And then I thought, well, my phone's here. I can call an Uber or buy a scooter and join the cockroaches. Go this way. I was wearing a skipper hat and big aviator sunglasses one day, and a guy at this gas station got out of his car and said I looked like Elton John. Because all white people look the same. Can pick up some genuine grandpa fashion here. 1,000 NT pants, 100 NT shirts, $30 and $3 respectively. on that SUV is pollution. It's a great look for them. Note the scooter didn't care about the bike in the crosswalk. There are a lot of deaths that way here. I think they're actually number one on earth for it. But like I said, you're safe from everything but traffic. So if you're watching where you're going, you're fine. Shorts and a jacket weather today. It's absolutely perfect. It's like my favorite weather in San Francisco, but here. And make sure to look at the ground when you're crossing the street. You wouldn't want to not run into people. I'm being a sassafras today. I've actually wondered if the pollution gets under people's skin here quite often. I've never lived anywhere else where people seem so on edge. Not everybody, of course, but people get super jumpy about things that I've never seen people get jumpy about. I've been to nearly every continent and lots of countries on them. Been to every country on Australia. But this is the only one where people like jump when you go to hand them money. Like the clerk at the store is surprised that you've done the thing you do at the store. Gonna walk through this temple. You can walk through them, you can use their bathrooms, people are always friendly. If they're serving food, they'll normally offer some. If they have beer, they'll do that too. It's not like those. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. It's not like those lame-o religious establishments where you can't drink inside. In fact, a lot of night market culture spawned from carts for eating and drinking popping up around temples. Kids love to scream like they're being murdered, and I have vasectomy. Which is why I'm now walking by myself on a nice afternoon. Brought to you by Taipei Adventist Hospital. 9,000 NT, scalpel free. It's actually pretty funny. It was the third hospital I went to. The second one said that no doctor in Taipei would ever perform a vasectomy for a man with no children. But I think when I said my wife's foreign too, they were like, well, we don't want any more of those anyway. So let's get in there. A joke. Taiwan's very welcoming to everyone. Definitely has the best pride on earth. The biggest in Asia. Maybe not best on earth, but biggest in Asia. Taiwan doesn't really know how to party. But it is a fun place. You just have to make the fun yourself. And they don't care if you do. Kamalan bus. That's an intercity bus. The ones from here typically go out to Geelong, which is a harbor town right outside of here. And I think to Linko, which is another town, but more suburban than Geelong, Keelung, whatever you want to call it. Keelung. I'll let them figure that out, but it's more of a port town, very gritty. I call it Baltimore with no crime. If you could imagine that. If you've been to Baltimore and you could imagine that, it's great. You can tell he's caught the pollutionitis as well. The PM 2.5 AQI the other day was something ridiculous, like 190. Today I think it's back to double digits, but everybody's stuffed up or in a mask. I'm probably stuffed up because I believe masks work. I just don't care about my neighbors. This is Maji Square, which is the old football stadium here for the Taiwanese national football team, internationally known as Chinese Taipei, but screw that, they're Taiwan. You can actually buy shirts in town that say Taiwanese Beijing. I have one. I have not worn it in China because I like to visit China and I don't want to get kicked out. But it is hilarious. Honestly, don't get beefs. I don't understand animosity. Just enjoy yourselves, hang out with your families, eat good food, be well adjusted, which most people who run for office are not, or seek power and not running for office ways definitely are not. But yeah, if you come here early in the morning or late at night, there are a bunch of people exercising. It's pretty cool. Breaking out their swords. Everybody's kung fu fighting. dancing, whatnot. And that way there's a bunch of food containers and bars and good folks. There's a nightclub that if you're the age I was when this opened, you'd probably love it. I enjoyed it a decade ago. I don't know how open it is anymore. They absolutely love their crappy ballads. It's not like other cities where you go and see people with character playing music on the street. It's always, without fail, crappy sad ballad. They even play that bullshit at the gym. I don't know why some people get off on being sad, but if that's your deal, that's your deal. I guess they're remodeling or getting rid of the footbridge here, but it's a pretty cool one. They're expanding the art gallery, I think, and the park next to it to an art park. It's always been something cool. I'm sure it'll be something cool again. Guess I'll go this way. Hard choice, but I'm sticking to it. I love looking at the Grand Hotel. It's a tourist trap. I'm a big fan. I really like the buffet. Spent many a holiday, anniversary, date night there. We've taken our families there. One night during the pandemic, we stayed there for AT&T, which is a little under $3 US, via a combination of pandemic discounts and some coupons we had. And of course, the pandemic didn't allow for the buffet to be open, so we got room service, coffee and salmon and noodles and all kinds of good Eastern and Western dishes. My favorite mix-up ever since I was a little kid. Little Chinese, couple of bagels. I'm set. There you can see the giant Fine Arts Museum, home to many a nice exhibition. It was a damn good day for a bike ride. I should have done that. Maybe I'll grab one. Who knows? There's the big old police station. Don't be a bad boy, don't go there. I feel like the more I'm talking, the less raspy I'm getting. After sitting around being a writer and coding a travel app all day. It's just so much to do. I'm 40 and I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up. But I enjoy every gig I have. Anything that keeps a day job at bay is good. Let's see if I can transition. Not like that, weird ass conservatives. Transition to the other side of town nicely. Speaking of which, if you got a problem with trans people, you're pretty fucking awful. But, you know, everybody has their own problems. Some of us happen to be raised right. And if you don't like trans people, you weren't. Your parents are shit. And it's just the way your life's going to be. And I'd assume you're probably anti-mask as well. Again, your parents sucked. Sorry they screwed up. There's a plane landing at Songshan Airport. Our airport right in the middle of the city. When my New Yorker friends are in town, I love to point and say, that's not normal. Ah, my camera fell. Glad I looked down. You can see a gorgeous sunset about to happen over the river here. Beautiful day out. J.D. Vance, he's a real turd, huh? Didn't read his book. But, what, his mom did meth? Man up, do crack. That's what all my schoolmates' parents did. cockroach popping up everywhere. The morning dove, the late bird seeking worms. Oh, somebody certifiably was a bad boy. Look at those mountains. We're just surrounded by them here. Beautiful mountains. And up that hill's the entrance to the Grand Hotel. Go there, have a dinner. Encourage your kids to read Karl Marx. He was a real one. Beautiful view of the hotel. All the flowers are in bloom. The first day of spring is Saturday. We've got a chili cook-off and an art show. It's going to be Moroccan. Actually, the artists are from all over, but the chili part is going to be decidedly USA. Which I'd love to be from, and I'm sorry that some of you are there. But we do have the raddest music, best TV, not denying that, just some of the worst politics on earth for the past couple years. Biden's not getting off the hook either. He never should have been president, but, you know, Trump is a straight up fascist, and that's much worse. Actually, if Kamala were president, I'd probably move home. But maybe I have to move home and run for office. Who knows? Could see myself doing well. Like those crazies I talked about earlier running for office. I've just always lived a chill life, and I mean, look what I'm doing. I don't really want to change that. But as a young punk, it was fun to fight the fascists. Maybe it would be good in office, too. If you go that way, you get to Shillin Night Market. If you go that way, the way we're going, you'll get to the Miramar Ferris wheel. I'd rather walk down the other side. It's nicer. There's some old Kuomintang military memorabilia there. From the War of Glorious Motherland Deunification. I just made that up. It is from the KMT though. So yeah, the big four are kind of screwed. People from all of them are great. China, India, Russia, the US. We just need an opportunity to get better leaders in there for everybody. Because we should really just be getting along. See the entrance gate to the hotel up there, kind of peeking out of the trees. I can't believe it's been almost an hour already. What a pleasant day. You could see the swallows swooping, but I'm not paying that much for a phone. There we go. I like using this camouflage bathroom. It's kind of tucked away, and just peeing it with the door open because it's camouflage so nobody can see me. And public bathroom doors are gross, so I don't have to touch it. See that logic? So there. Anyway, this is the Taipei American Club. For people who have Taiwan as the only thing in their life, it's really fancy, but at the end of the day, it's just a glorified country club that, I mean, isn't even as nice as the ones you'd go to in the States. But I think people pay an exorbitant amount of money to be members so they can schmooze with other people who, I guess, do all of their business in Taiwan, which seems like an odd choice for me, but it's all good. Andrew Yang's dad goes there. So there's that. It was actually funny, here a few years ago on the same walk, their sewage pipes burst. Okay, wait, that's not funny. But I had to step over streams of stuff leaking out of the American Club. But there's a little diner in there and a pool, and it's fun enough. There's a grocery store that sells things that I guess you weren't able to get in Taiwan before I was born. But you can get it at any other grocery store now, but if you're stuck in your ways, you haven't checked that. And there's RTI. We're actually entering the old military district. A lot of leftovers from when the U.S. was hanging out here. Time to switch to regular glasses. And there goes a pen. Walking past all the Army, Navy, Coast Guard stuff right now, so I probably can't point the camera anywhere but straight, but if you ever do this walk, they're pretty cool, massive buildings. Conscription's pretty funny here. They've sort of tightened it up again. But a friend of mine delayed his for years so that he could get his master's in fashion design. And then when he eventually had to go, he only had to go on weekends. He could just do the military in his spare time. This is the Martyr Shrine, which is pretty cool. I've only ever seen bus tours come here. It's not downtown like Freedom Square, Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall, but like I was a douche, so it's better to call it Freedom Square. Yeah. It's pretty epic. They do the changing of the guard that they do at the other memorial halls. Except this is more for the little guy that the big guy is sent to die. As war has always gone, pretty much. Pretty epic Grand Hotel sunset right there. That's pretty cool. It's always nice being up there at night. You can see more stars than in most parts of the city. I swear I thought the cop was going to become a sidewalk scooter. And I would love to catch that on video because I see it almost every day. Not catch it as in like, nah, I got you, but catch it as in, it's pretty funny. fine phlegm of rush hour. And that's a presidential library, but I'm illiterate in Chinese. I can't read Chinese. That anchor statue I just walked past actually represents all the babies born in America. I'm joking. It represents the Navy, you racist. Everything is so green. These military campuses are huge. Wonder what kind of frolicking they do in the dorms. Bet there are a bunch of shenanigans. waiting for this military Mercedes. Must be a commanding officer. One of my favorite things I catch out here, if I make it around just after sundown, when the folks in the military are leaving their exercise, they all stand out on the sidewalk here and crack beers. Because it's a nation where adults can do adult things wherever they want to. Yeah, sometime last year I saw Koreans and Taiwanese people about 19 years old drinking together on a corner up here. And I've lived in both those countries, and I feel bad for the locals the next morning, because Korea can party. I'm actually working up an appetite on this urban hike. This dude is like, did you see palm tree? I saw palm tree. Palm tree have coconut. No, that palm tree. That palm tree there. Actually, that's the Air Force building, so he's probably pointing at a plane or a helicopter or an ambulance. Probably not a coconut. These trees weren't there when they made him into a statue. The incredible ability of people to figure out how to walk right in front of you, no matter where you are. think they were just saluting a van full of pizzas. I'm gonna go underground, come up on the other side if I'm lucky. It's really cool in Taiwan. Passageways like this don't smell like pee. Maybe they don't smell like pee because they're gutters and running water. Actually don't use this one often. I'll hit a sidewalk somewhere. There it is. Hey, it's the one I wanted. Great. Speaking of pee, that golden retriever was having a golden shower on the ground. Back in civilization. thinking that building there kind of looks like Ai Weiwei's bird's nest, there's a good reason for that. And it's, I don't know, they probably copied it. And if you weren't thinking that, get some art in your life. I'm gonna go this way. It gets me to food faster. These skewer and beer shops are popping up all over the place. Can't argue with that. These are public school basketball courts with a nice awning and the nets intact. The court done up all nice. You can see the football, soccer field back there with the track around it. It's what happens in nations that take care of themselves. And their public schooling. Instead of, say, nominating a woman who's gotten a stone cold stunner to be the head of the Department of Education, you morons. It's always fun when you're already taller than everyone. Hey kid, I'm taller than your dad. Got Folsom Prison Blues by Johnny Cash in my head, but instead of caught a man in Reno, my brain is telling me caught a Janet Reno. So that's a weird thing today, huh? Alright. People live there. I don't know if you've seen The Brothers' Son or Crazy Rich Asians, but the amount of wealth on this side of the globe is tremendous and only growing. I think it's funny that I have family members who probably, based on their assumptions from MASH, think I live in a hut when we're from a country in decline and I'm in a country on the rise. douchers with their fart pipes on their shitty cars everywhere on earth.
Peter too, and I was just like, Uncle Tony isn't though, huh? And then he was like, no. He's like this.
But just like home, rich people love bad art. Anyway, there's the giant Ferris wheel, and that's where I'm going to go get food and pay my cable bill. See you.